Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. In the High Court of Punjab and Haryana at Chandigarh, the court considered a petition seeking regular bail after registration of an FIR alleging offences under the Penal Code. Stop. Counsel for the petitioner submitted that investigation stood contemplated challan had been presented and continued incarceration would serve no useful purpose. Stop. It was further argued that the petitioner was in custody for several months and trial was not likely to conclude soon. Stop. Learned State Counsel opposed the prayer by referring to the seriousness of allegations, yet fairly conceded that no further recovery remained to be effected. Stop. After hearing both sides, the court observed that bail is the rule and jail the exception, subject to facts of each case. Stop. Since the accused was no longer required for custodial interrogation and the prosecution evidence would be tested during trial, further detention was held unnecessary. Stop. Without commenting on merits, the petition was allowed. Stop. The petitioner was ordered to be released on regular bail upon furnishing adequate bonds to the satisfaction of the trial court or duty magistrate. Stop. The court clarified that any observation made in the order was only for deciding the bail request and shall not influence the merits of trial. Stop. It was also directed that the petitioner shall appear on each date fixed, shall not threaten witnesses, shall not tamper with evidence, and shall abide by conditions imposed by the court. Stop. In case of misuse of concession, the prosecution would be at liberty to seek cancellation in accordance with law. Stop. The order reflects settled principles repeatedly applied by constitutional courts while balancing personal liberty with societal interest. Stop. Delay in conclusion of trial, completion of investigation, and absence of necessity for further custody were treated as relevant considerations. Stop. Nothing stated therein amounts to a final opinion on guilt or innocence of the accused. Stop. The parties were left to prove their respective cases by admissible evidence before the competent court. Stop. Compliance with bond conditions was made mandatory. Stop. Liberty granted today could be withdrawn upon subsequent violation. Stop. Such orders underline that pre-trial detention cannot become punitive merely because accusations are serious. Stop. Presumption of innocence continues until conviction after fair adjudication. Stop. Therefore, supervised release was considered sufficient to secure attendance and protect the process of justice in the present matter before the court at Chandigarh today itself. After hearing counsel patiently and perusing the available record placed on file by both sides in detail thereon. Stop.